Hey everybody, we're back. I hope you all are having a wonderful Monday. So today we are going to be doing the Forest Temple. As in the last video, we just went and got the light spirits for Faron, and he has told us that we need to go to the Forest Temple to seek a dark ancient power, and luckily, Midna needs to go there too. So anyway, we're going to be heading off that way. But as I had stated before in previous videos, there was a couple things that I wanted to get done before that. Hang on. Okay, let me get the deck units from that. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Oh, now you know what a Deku Baba does if they grab hold of you. Taunt him. Alright, let's see what Midna has to say real quick. Now then, it's finally time for that weapon I worked so hard to get. You probably already know this, but you can swing your sword and raise your shield. I'm so helpful, aren't I? Just think of me when you use those, okay? Alrighty, well, again, I'm not going to go and state out all the action commands and prompts that they give us because I just don't feel like it's necessary and it breaks the immersion of the game. Real quick though, oh, is that kind of like, or is it just the sun setting? Because I was about to say, is that like the reflection of the twilight out there in the distance? But I don't think it is. I think it's just genuinely the fact that it's turning nighttime. So we're gonna have to come back here because if you can see where I am on the menu map down in the corner there, where I'm facing, there was a chest up there, and if I am correct, that should be a piece of heart or a stamp, because I am playing the HD version, so there's a stamp. Anyway, we needed 100 rupees so we could talk to Koro here. Huh? So, it's Ordonian. You seem familiar, but then your clothes seem kinda different, so I got thrown off for a second. Listen, things have been a little rough around here lately, so you should watch your step, okay, guy? There's so many monsters now, I kinda just got scared and closed off the path to the temple. But, you wanna get back there, huh? You sure do look geared up for it, so here you go. So, you also want to talk to him to get the key, because he's gonna give you that key, and it'll let you go over to the Forest Temple. Oh yeah, the woods on the other side of this cave are covered in really thick fog, so make sure your lantern is full. You're definitely going to need to use all your lantern a lot in there, so bring all the oil you can. And check this out, I have a special one-time offer of a bottle full of lantern oil, only for 100 rupees. How about it, guy? What a bargain. And you're going to want to buy it, because this will give you your second bottle. So you're kind of forced into getting your first bottle, which is the one... Oh, and you can put all kinds of stuff in the bottle once you use all the oil inside, guy. And hey, keep using that lantern so you'll come back and buy more oil, okay, guy? Well, thank you, Koro. But anyway, yeah, remember we got the first bottle from Beth's mother, who is in Ordon Village. But we can get the second one from him. If I'm correct, the other two are from mini-games. They're from mini-games. So you get the two just by passing by, basically. Today's drink of choice is coffee, but still, stay hydrated. Good for you. No? I want to see how many times I can do the taunt. Okay, here we go. Because in the GameCube version, I think you can do it at any time. So you can do it with the Deku Babas, that's good. Alrighty. So then we have a thing of lantern oil, which we are going to need. You are definitely going to need to bring... Oh. Some lantern oil with you. They're not going to drop anything. I remember you can get some rupees from here. To help replenish your rupee count. Unless you find that little area with the rocks, you're probably only going to have 181 when you come out. If you move everything just once. Unless you break the skulls on top of Hyrule Castle, because I think some of them do also drop rupees. So we are stuck in a mysterious fog. And if you notice that purple stuff that was on the ground, this stuff will make you faint. So, you know, try not to land in it. And let's see what Midna has to say. Even with the light back, this place still kind of looks the same. But hey, what about your lantern? Remember the oil? What the oil seller said? Don't be stingy, it's better to burn oil than wander in a dark fog. And so that's kind of how the puzzle's supposed to go. You're just supposed to light your lantern, but kind of subvert your expectations, because watch what happens. You may delete some of the fog, but you have a little bit of a friend come by and take your lantern. Miss Ash Cheeks over here. Alright, we're gonna want to follow her. Hey, what's this monkey's problem? You idiot, while you were staring off in a dreamland, your lantern got stolen. So, we're just supposed to follow her and be careful, because if you go too far, you get stuck in the fog and faint. That's it. You don't even lose any hearts, I don't think, from this. So it's relatively harmless. And don't go too far back either, because the fog does catch up. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying your Monday thus far. What? Yeah, and you gotta stay really close to her, otherwise she's gonna wave you on. So. It's a bit stupid. Alright, let's keep moving. But yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying your Monday. It is my least favorite day of the week, I would probably have to say. Okay, this monkey is just not doing anything. Come on. Keep moving. The gates are so close, it's not that hard to get over there. So I think we're going to break the temple video into 3 parts. That's how I'm going to do it. One will be for the first part of the temple and this monkey chase thing. The second will be the mini-boss and the rest of the temple. And the third will be the actual boss. Alright, there we go. Come on. A little bit faster. Alright, up ahead. And then she's gonna drop your lantern. I get it. Yeah, I don't know why Nintendo made it like that, because it's not the most enjoyable part of this game. And it ran out of oil. So, hence why we have that second bottle. We can pull out this. We'll put this in our R button. And this in our X. And then just fill up our lantern. So. Alrighty. And now we can put the fishing rod back. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to do this is that, and that is that. Cool. I want to have all the more useful items out and ready to go. Fishing rod is not going to do much, but... Alright, let's see if we can do the sword... thing while we're hitting the Bacaba. Nope. Because you're supposed to hold A to do it. Alright, and if you notice, this bridge is here, and from what I remember, this plays a greater role in the story, because I've only made it a little past the Forest Temple. I haven't even made it to the Eldin region when I first played this. But, I do remember, however, a very particular friend who's just vibing over there, I guess you could say. But before we do that, let us grab some lantern oil. It's 20 rupees, so it's not gonna bring it down too much. Alright, and we just gotta drop 20 rupees on there. Oh. Yeah, and anyway, if you don't pay, he will attack you. Which is, kind of funny. And it reminds me of A Link to the Past, because in A Link to the Past, a very similar thing happens if you steal. Or not A Link to the Past, I apologize. Link's Awakening. All those games have Link in the name. Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, The Adventure of Link. Alright, let's quickly knock out the Deku Baba. And see, can I do that? Cool. I don't think there's any rupees over here, but now it's time to initiate a cutscene. Get a sip of coffee. I think this is probably my favorite part of the game and just the way it looks. Alrighty. We gotta find out who this guy is and what he wants. A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. You may be destined to become the hero of legend, but your current power would disgrace the proud green of the hero's tunic you wear. Link's getting angry. You must use your courage to seek power, and find it you must. Only then will you become the hero for whom this world despairs. If you do find true courage and you wish to save Hyrule from the horrors it now faces, then you will be worthy to receive the secrets I hold. Alright. So, we gotta learn some hidden skills, which is a fun little returning feature from Wind Waker. Although I think you could just do them from the very beginning. Enemies that are filled with energy will quickly recover and attack again, even when stunned by a powerful strike. The ending blow is a secret technique you can use on stunned enemies to end their breath before they spring back into action. When an enemy lies collapsed on the ground stunned, leap high into the air and deliver the final strike. When the opportunity to end their breath is before you, you will see finish appear vividly before your eyes. Now try it on me. Alright, so, it's pretty simple. You can stab, slice, and you want to do? Not what I just did there. I'm sorry, what? Okay, that was not what I meant to do, but that was kind of funny. Okay, why is finishing not showing up? Oh, you have to... Doy. I know what to do. I'm just an idiot. I had a Z target. Completely forgot about that. Anyway, like I said, I've never played Wind Waker before, so I wouldn't know if they were actually coming from the beginning, but I just know that apparently there's some sort of skills similar to Twilight Princess. That was a pinpoint strike. Never overlook your opportunity to finish. The first hidden skill, the ending blow, has been passed on. I feel like those two sentences, the way I said them, didn't really work. And if you didn't get the innuendo that I just accidentally made, you're too young, so. There are still 6 hidden skills for you to learn. Those are only for the one who carries the blood of the hero, the one whose spirit is that of the sublime beast. Grow powerful, test your courage, and when you find that you need another skill to overcome the threats that may face you, search for the statues that howl with the sound of the wind. Seek the sound that calls to the spirit of the beast to awaken me again. A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. Remember those words. Farewell. So, you know, in retrospect, we don't know much about that guy. I mean, later we will. But I'm not going to spoil any of that. Again, unless you've already played the game, in which I guess don't spoil it either. Also, want to mention, March 10th, which is Wednesday, yeah, this coming Wednesday, is Mario Day, and we're going to be doing a Mario U live stream at 5 p.m. No, sorry, not 5 p.m. I apologize, I wholeheartedly do. But we are going to be doing a live stream sometime between 3 and 5. I'm going to be starting it. I'll have more updates on my Twitter if you want to go check that out, so... the link to my Twitter will be down in the description, or just the username, whatever I do. I'm pretty lazy, so I'll probably just put the username. Alright, let's light this puppy up and let's head inside. And now we enter the Forest Temple. The music is bumping, though. I've also got a video, so besides the live stream, I think I'm also going to do a Mario Kart video. Probably Mario Kart 8. And that'll be your video for Wednesday. But, of course, you'll get the live stream later in the day, because all my videos are pre-recorded a couple days in advance. Never hesitate to comment something. I'll answer. Alright, there we go. So first I'm going to climb up here. Mainly, not because there's really anything much up here. I mean, there's a little platform, but you could knock the pots off. I mean, you can also roll into them. But then there's this chest, so it kind of just makes it easier to knock the pots off with your slingshot. So I'll show what I mean when I mean running into the totems. And this is a good precedent for what's going to happen in the temple. And actually, let me grab the... That's not what I meant to do, but that was pretty cool. I think we're also going to do a Breath of the Wild. Excuse you. Alright. I did something badass today. Check mark. I can put that in my bullet journal. Alrighty. I'm one of the... Yeah, and I'm one of those weird people who keeps a bullet... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why did it land all the way up there? Okay. That was... interesting. Alright. And this is pretty simple. We did it before. In fact, I think... No, we've only done it twice, but we're gonna be doing it a lot here. Alrighty. So what does Priscilla, Peach, whatever... She reminds me of someone who might have a name that starts with a P. Hey, that's the monkey that stole your lantern. Doesn't it look like she's beckoning you? Aren't you the popular one? Yeah, Midna, I don't know. What does she want? Well, we are about to find out. And she will be a useful portion of this temple. And let me just say, it really does hit the nostalgia. Hit you right in the nostalgia. Seeing this temple, mainly because it's so reminiscent of Ocarina of Time's Fire Temple. But I've been going on a lot of nostalgia trips recently. I mean, I've been watching a lot of these TikToks of like birthday parties from the 2000, you know, the era of 2008, like when you went to a birthday party as you were 4, like that kind of TikTok. So you want to stun him and go in for the kill. And the finishing blow is what's going to do it, which I just find that so cool. So we want to get up there eventually, but we can't right now. So for now, just break the pots. You get a nice reward. But there is also a little bit of a secret here. If I can put my lantern in the right place. We're going to be able to cross. Thank you. Alrighty. And now we got the dungeon map. Onwards we go. Alrighty, it's pretty windy out here, you know, pretty chilly. I hope nothing bad happens. And she dies. I don't know why he just had a spasm, but... like he just started... and he's just running in front of a door, not doing anything. Oh, what's going on? Has there been a monkey fight? Oh no, now he can't go any further. We might as well go back. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like she wants to take you somewhere, so maybe you should just follow her. That's a good idea, Minna. Yeah, I don't know why that monkey over there was just kind of spazzing out and not going anywhere. It's like... I don't know if the door is hypothetically supposed to open, and it just didn't. But, I don't know, it was weird. So, this is the fun part about this temple. Is that it's got such a cool mechanic. Alrighty. And I love the little details. When you first open doors, and you'll notice it. Hang on. There you go. Back up, Priscilla. let's move forward. Now there's gonna be... Oh. I don't know if you can see it there, but I don't like what's in that jar. Phew, out at last. Gracious, once I got in there, I couldn't squeeze back out. You were a big help, thanks. I've been looking for something in here, you see. Gracious, yes. You must need something here, too. Shall we try working together for a while, fellow adventurer? I can even whoop out of here if you want to leave. You're able to come back to this room anytime you want. I could be quite helpful, you see. So don't think of me as a burden. Now let's get started. And Link's face is my exact reaction when I saw this character for the very, very first time. Just utter confusion. Alrighty. But those little bomb things are also going to be a big help as to what is going to go down in this temple. Now, for right now, let's just get out of the way of that. And we just want to get through here. So I guess that's a pretty cool way to introduce her. One, you get to use two new tempo mechanics right in that little area. All right, and also this is if you've never thrown Deku Plant. I guess Deku Nuts. Yeah, Deku Nuts. That's what that is. All right, so the monkey's gonna lead us this way, but it'd be advantageous as well just to show that you can head this way, because you can get over into that room over there, and that's where we want to start heading. Because I believe this is a key, if I'm correct. Yes, this is a key. You can get yourself a small key, but we will need to come back here because we do need to get over on that side, and we need to get over into the other doors as well. But we're going to keep the key on us for now. There's not many doors in this temple that require keys, and they wanted to keep it very simplistic. And I think they succeeded in it. So real quick, I just want to mention kind of how I'm going to be doing the Zelda games, because I plan to be playing a lot of them for Zelda's 35th year, 35th year of being a thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Twilight Princess, because I've never played the full game, and I really like the first part of it, as I've stated so many times before. And then I think I'm going to do Wind Waker, because I've never played that game, only heard things about it. And we're going to do probably, I had to guess, Majora's Mask, because I love that game. It was my first Zelda game. And, going through the N64 game one more time, because I played it on the DS and N64 fully, but being able to play the N64 one would probably be the most advantageous, because I think it's the superior version of the game, and possibly even Ocarina of Time. But I do want to do Breath of the Wild, because there's rumors that it might be coming later this year, so we might be able to start that and finish Breath of the Wild, so that we're ready for Breath of the Wild 2 to come out. I don't know if we'll be doing all 900 Koroks, but I'd be playing it probably on Master Mode. Alright, so in here, and this is a Wii U exclusive, you're going to get the stamp. Alright, which I believe you'll get the Hylian alphabet. But you won't be able to get, you won't be able to use it for anything. They're not that useful anymore, at least, because Miiverse, not a thing. I kind of miss Miiverse, though. Even though it was absolute dog shit and not useful in any way, shape, or form, I miss it. I miss it for what it was. Alright, and then eventually we're going to have to get back there, because there is a big key, and these little columns will play in. But we'll get back into that next video. Because we've technically already seen what we need to advance. From Snow White and the Gale Boomerang. So, normally I wouldn't say the item, but they kind of show it to you outright. But many a times the item is well hidden, and there's plenty of fun ones, and I'm not going to share about them, I'm not going to talk about them at all in the dungeon, unless they explicitly show it already. Because they wouldn't have pointed out that cutscene if it wasn't that important. Alright, so you got to do this 3 times. And now I've got the other monkey, who's grabbing his ass for some reason. Alright. Gotta kill a couple bokoblins. I would do the quote, just killed some woman doing good, but I don't know if they're women. And, they can be non-binary bokoblins. Who cares? I always find that funny, though, when people look way too deep into a game about, like, the certain genders of characters and things like that. I'm like, representation is important, but do you really need to know what they're packing? Like, it's okay to make jokes, but... Or the people who go after other people because they're, like, a theory channel. And you probably know what I'm talking about, specifically the whole Matt Pat drama, but... My stance on it is that people are just taking things a little too far. It's okay to be upset if there's an actual thing that went wrong, but I don't think there was anything that really necessarily inherited the reaction that he got. He's a good guy and a father, so... Alrighty. Of course, we're gonna burn that and head through. Because the next portion of the dungeon, this is where the dungeon gets a little bit less straightforward. There's a lot of backtracking you have to do in this dungeon. And oh, I forgot that was even a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. Cool. Let's grab that heart. We're learning new skills. I forgot that you could do a spin attack like that. Alright, so. I want to grab him. We might actually be... Okay, I was about to say, we might be screwed, but we're not. Because he... is just going to provide us a way to get up. Because otherwise he'd come up and grab us. But... So this leads back into the main room, and we can't go this way yet. At least I don't think. I mean, we might be able to. Let me check. Okay, no, we can. But is it advantageous of us to go? No, because we would need... Yep, okay. Never mind. I was about to say, I just want to make sure, because... it's been a while. Alright, there we go. Couple extra rupees, making that money. And real quick, we can go grab one of those bomb things. That was stupid. So these are very much like the bomb flowers. It's kind of like this temple I always find is like the weird combination between the Fire Temple, Dodongo's Cavern, and what the Forest Temple would have been in Ocarina of Time if they had the time. Alright, we're a little bit hurt by that, but nothing too bad. Alright, we want to head through real quick. Alright, there is another monkey trapped. So yeah, the whole point is basically search and rescue, which is a cool concept for a temple. Alright, and then there should be another key. Cool. See, I like that I get to kind of be able to... Okay, so... Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright. So this puzzle's relatively simple. As long as you don't do something stupid. Because if you do something stupid, you're gonna screw it up. Alright, we can get up now. But if you also notice, there's something back there. I swear to God if that happens again. Let me try and get up here. Let's see. I can't get down there, but... So there's the chest down there. And... there we go. There we go. And now we've got the monkey. So there's a way you gotta get down here. And I believe... can't tell if there's an entrance over there or not. Yeah, I think you gotta do it from up here, but the way you do it is really confusing. Oh, why can't I remember what you're supposed to do? Oh well. I think we have to come back here later anyway. Like I said, this dungeon involves a lot of backtracking. Alright, grab that extra rupee. We are up to 153. Alright. And let's keep heading forward. So, of course, you can just throw that at that. And hop up here. And jump off like an idiot. Alrighty, let me quickly try again. That was stupid, but, you know, always room to retry. Alright, cool. So we need to do this because we will get a piece of heart. The first of 2 in the dungeon. And I believe there's 2 stamps per dungeon as well, if you're in the HD version. There we go. So we just need 3 more, because if you remember, this game requires 5, because Nintendo hates you. I mean, I guess it's cool, gives you an incentive to explore, but do I really care? No, not really. Alrighty. So we got 1 more monkey we gotta get. As of now. And he's pretty easy to defeat. If you're not stupid and you don't just stand in the way. There we go. And there we go. Gotta stay socially distanced, you know? That was stupid. Okay, there we go. And now we got him. Cool. And there's the key. Yeah, pretty cool puzzle, I guess. Alrighty. We are almost done half of this temple, so that is definitely really cool. Let me quickly see if there's anything else I can get. I think this is all just hearts, so nothing too bad. Alright. And now let's head back to the main room. Because I believe we have done everything so far that we've needed to. And I'm realizing that that stamp, most likely, that's probably a stamp. The second stamp, that's not the way we want to go. We will need to come back for, so. Because I don't think that's a key or anything important, if I remember. I believe that's just a stamp. Because I don't think it was there in the original. Alright. Now we've got 4 of them. Alright, see, all 4 of them are rushing forward. Which means we are quite done, halfway. Alright, they're gonna line up for us. There we go. And now we can make it across. And unless you're stupid, and then you fall. But if you're not, you can make it just fine. Alrighty. Well, we are officially halfway done with this dungeon. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so for right now, we are going to end it, and when we return, we'll be fighting the mini-boss, getting that, well, again, not a secret item, I've already revealed it, it's the Gale Boomerang, and then we're going to be fighting the mini-boss in the 3rd episode. But I believe that the first episode, I know the first episode's coming out, of course, today being Monday, and then the second one on Tuesday, but I'm debating whether or not I want to put the 3rd one on Wednesday, or not Wednesday, I apologize, Thursday or Friday, because Wednesday is, of course, Mario Day, and I've got another video planned between Thursday or Friday, and we'll see if we want to do the Twilight Princess one first or second. But anyway, that being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Remember to stay hydrated, and have a good day.